Look, man, moving forward, we got to talk about my quarterback. So Dak Prescott and his fiance have reportedly called off their wedding over a massive prenup standoff. After securing a historic $240 million contract, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott and his fiance Sarah Jane Ramos were supposed to be celebrating their upcoming April wedding. The rumor is that Dak spent the last few months pushing hard for a rock-solid prenup to protect his new bag, and she flat out refused to sign it. That underlying tension finally boiled over into a massive screaming match right on the yacht, leading to their entire wedding being permanently shelved. If she really walked away just because he wanted to protect his contract, did Dak actually dodge a massive bullet here?
Can I give a hot take?
Oh wow! But before you get a hot take, how they know all this stuff? This is
I don't know. The whole second half of that is just a funny tweet. This is allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Nobody sue us
because the yacht screaming is crazy. I don't know. How you know? Were you on the yacht?
But if I'm giving a hot take, I'm anti-prenup. All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Wow.
I'm anti-prenup. I believe that if you need a contingency plan for marriage,
speak on it.
You shouldn't be marrying them.
Oh my God.
If you need to protect yourself from your future partner who you have to lay in bed with every night, the potential mother or father of your children, you shouldn't be marrying them. A prenup to me is like a seatbelt on an airplane. If you need that seatbelt on an airplane, you got way bigger issues than the seatbelt. Airplane going down. So I got money. I'm actually anti-prenup. I understand the thought process behind it, but if you're entering into like a covenant with an individual who quite literally controls your life, you will be asleep next to them every single night. They control whether you live or you die. If you are in the hospital on life support, they dictate if the doctor pulls the plug or does not. And you want a prenup?
Yo,
I'm just anti.
This is and I don't know what it is, but lately we just been disagreeing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I stand with Dak and the #4 Cowboy jerks right here. What? Okay.
Wow.
Do you got a car?
Of course.
Do you drive?
Of course.
Do you drive every day?
Of course.
Okay, bet. Do you look to get in a car accident?
Never.
Oh wait, do you have car? Do you have insurance?
Of course.
He wants to get married. He's not looking to get a divorce. But in the event that it might happen, I've got security. Same way when people got a car insurance. You got a car, you drive every day, you see it every time. But in the event if I get in a car accident, I'm protected. All I'm saying is this, man. Like, to make all that type of money, right? And you see times where people get divorced and they talk about the person gets half. I look at the Tiger Woods situation. Tiger Woods, I mean, he was wrong for everything he did. But you gonna give him half though? Half? Half?
Look.
Hold on. I got a rebuttal. Because here's the difference.
For the
car. When you buy you a whip, you already know a car accident is potentially inevitable because there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of drivers on the road.
I've never got a car accident.
Hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
I've been driving since I've been 16 years old.
Shady, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you are relating a marriage to a car accident, the marriage is between two individuals, of which you play 50%. A car accident, you do not play 50%. You could literally get T-boned sitting at a stoplight. You could get fender benders sitting at a stoplight. So to me, 2-5.
Nah, you wrong, dog.
I'm not suggesting that an accident cannot
Your comeback
occur.
was weak. I thought you have a good one. That was a good one.
I'm not saying an accident can't occur. I'm just saying, Shady, if you get married and you have to put a contract in play, then why are you getting married? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
It's all about protection, though, Acho.
You need protection from a person you just vowed your life to?
Yo, this is what I don't like that you're doing.
Uh-oh. What am I doing?
If you look at, there's a lot of people that get married, love each other, and they get divorced. It happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know that, right? In the event that it does happen, why not protect yourself? There's nothing wrong with that. And another thing about prenups that people don't understand, it protects me, but it also protects you.
How protect you?
Her, I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what her assets are, what she got. I don't know what money she got in her account. But whatever she got over there is protected. And the same thing with him. Yeah, this is crazy though, dog. That's wild.
Can another unmarried jump in here?
Get in here, Karen.
First and foremost, I am very pro prenup. I'm very pro prenup. Do I think I'll get one myself? I don't know yet, but I
Hold
am
on,
pro.
man.
Listen,
You can't say I'm very pro prenup, but you not pro enough to get it yourself.
I don't know. I don't know the situation, right? If I'm talking to a woman that I feel like is maybe at the same financial status and or success that I am at the time of getting married, I think I probably wouldn't get one at that moment, because after that, if I go on to make multi-millions and I go on to be extremely successful, she was there and supported me through that. I feel like at the end of the day, we're sharing our life together. That's an okay thing to have. For you, Acho, to be sitting here, millions, you know what I mean? Crazy bread, not to pocket watch, but like crazy bread. For you to be sitting there and being like, yeah, I'm not gonna get one. What? I think there is a bunch of women that are probably watching this show. Not ones that you would want to talk to that are plotting now.
Scheming.
Excellent. I promise you. It's exactly what they sitting there just like that. Because what are you talking about?
Bro, you got But here's the thing. You have to use more diligence on the front end. Like, don't fly Spirit Airlines. Now, Spirit Airlines of all the airlines actually hasn't crashed, but you got to use more. You got to use more diligence on the front end. The dilemma is not enough people using diligence on the front end. If you think both, if cheating is a non-negotiable, and you think you're liable to cheat, or you marrying somebody who's liable to cheat, well then yes, get you a prenup. If cheating is a non-negotiable in that relationship, if you all are equally committed,
but people change. People change.
That's my thing though. People do change.
I know people that was in love, like love, and then they still are friends now that they're divorced. It happens all the time. My mom and dad been married for mad years, and they super tight still, But if you ask my mom, ask my dad, it was tough. And some people, they stick to it when it's tough, or they walk away. I think some of that is who you are.
Yeah.
I might love this person to death, but when things get hard, I'm not used to fighting back. I'm used to running. I think people that don't get a lot of counseling, like this is just me talking I'm a psych major. I don't know if you guys remember that. I'm a psych major. And when there's certain traumas that hit you, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know how to deal with it, the easy thing for you to do is walk away.
Yeah.
But we married, we can't do that. So it's bigger than just about some money and all that. It's bigger than that.
My thing is, if divorce rates are already high, 50%, whatever the case may be, one, a prenup is just going to enhance or accelerate your opportunity for divorce. Because if you got a prenup, you're already just sitting here like, oh, I got an easy way out. That's my first thing. My second thing, realistically speaking, I don't think, and this is just my experience, I care less about money than I care about the relationship, than I care about the kids, than I care about the nuclear family, than I care about a two-parent household that my kids can grow up in.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'm not as concerned about money. I've been fired from jobs before, and shout out to everybody sitting to my left, to my right, and everybody in the back. We've created a 7-figure entity. We can make money.
Yeah.
I can make money. Do I want to find a new wife? Do I want to find new kids? That to me is harder. Finding money hasn't been hard for me. Finding more family, more stability, to me, that's harder than finding money. Money you can find.
So another thing is, when I talk to you, right, that's why I'm trying to tell people, like, everybody's different. You speak like somebody that comes from a good household that have money. What happens if you didn't grow up like that? And now, you ain't never have nothing. So now you finally get something. You're like, all right, I'm going to protect this fully. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I think we can look at things differently, because I know some dudes that like, man.
But you came from that household.
I'm just saying.
Two-parent home, married
Yeah, but I'm talking about in general, just having money, not having money. Like, I never want to go back to not having no money, because I seen what that looks like. And then we wasn't like project poor or nothing like that. I'm just saying, I know people that had $0, okay? And now they got money and want to protect it. Another thing I want to ask you is, because you said like you can always make money again and all that, right? But what if your financial advisor said, look, man, everything he tells me, I believe, because I never want to go back to not having no money at all. And you see all these horror stories about these athletes. If you notice, the 4 things that they go broke, divorce is one of them. Child sports and all that's one of them. Investing in restaurants.
Oh, wow.
And I think the last one is like gambling or something like that. So, knowing that divorce is one of them, and your financial advisor, you pay all this money to protect all your assets and build this big kingdom you got of money, and he says, yo, we gonna get a prenup no matter what. You believe in him. You trust in him.
Yeah.
So why would you do it?
Go ahead.
Can
I
push back on two things for you, Shady? I'm signing that thing, man.
The married man.
So number one, the situation you brought up where sometimes the love just grows apart, right? It happens. I don't think you, in theory, should need a prenup. If we can end the marriage amicably, then we can walk away and it doesn't have to be vitriolic. It's like, I want 50% of what you got. Real quick, but it never happens like that, though. No, you can't say never. When two people love each other and they just grow apart, that is a very different what about divorce than somebody that got caught cheating but if or had a mistress. But if you have all this, and I don't have as much, but we're together, so it's like we have it all. Yep. And then you take your piece, you got all your big stuff, and I got my little bit of stuff. Yep. She might not like that. Yeah. Or he might not like whoever it is. So. Yeah. Bro, that happens. Yeah. We are human beings that have real emotions. Yep, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now she's like, well, he or she, my life will be different. Now, I'm watching what I'm buying. I'm watching my monthly spending. But with you together, I never watched that. Yeah. That matters, though. Okay, so then my second pushback would be, why get married?
That part.
Because you want to be with it. Because ain't no. Because I want to. No, it ain't no. Because why get married?
Bingo.
Why just not stay
single?
Stay single. Just live together. Do all the married things. Be together. Live together. Do all the. Just don't get married. I keep saying it. You guys are living in this black and white area. Y'all don't live in the gray, like the real world where people got real feelings.
But okay, that's it.
If you can have real feelings and not get married.
Hold on. But to Shady's point, if we want to talk about real feelings, you also have to acknowledge what a prenup is communicating. Yeah. Now,
from the jump as the foundation of your marriage.
Communicating that is one thing, but a prenup is communicating, hey, there is a chance this ends.
Well, also,
and to me, I don't want to step into something
that is not the foundation you want your marriage built on.
With a chance of it ending.
Yo, let me ask a question though. I want y'all for real to y'all too, because y'all really on this topic. Give me two things in life that's guaranteed. That's guaranteed is going to happen. Death. That you know is going to happen.
Death.
That's it.
Taxes.
Them two things. Yep. So you can guarantee that these things are going to happen. Yep. That's it. So everything else you can't guarantee. I want to be with her forever because I love her. But I can't guarantee you that's always going to happen.
But can't I?
You can't.
But can't I guarantee you if it's not I want to be with you, I love you.
You just will. No. You just told me.
Cook 2-5.
You and your license guy with the good hair just told me.
My dog back
There's
here.
only two things in life that's guaranteed. Yep. Right.
Correct.
So you can't talk about no other guarantee than that. You get what I'm saying?
Fair.
You're protecting yourself.
So let me chime in here real quick.
From marriage.
Just don't get married. Let me chime in here real quick. Just because we live in the United States of America.
Yes, sir.
We do.
The divorce rate in the United States of America is very high. It's an estimated 41% of first marriages will end in divorce. Second and third marriages, that number climbs to 60 and 73% will end in divorce if that happens. Now, obviously, we all don't foresee that circumstance being for ourselves, but
wait, could you say the latter half of that stat again?
Second marriages are a 60% chance of ending in divorce.
So
third
it increases after the first one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just bank it. Yeah, I'm just bank it. Please continue.
I'm just saying, but listen. Please continue. But still, first marriages, estimated 41% of them end in divorce is what they're saying. So I mean, 61% of. I'm sorry, goodness gracious, my numbers. Yeah, 69%. I said 59. 59. What am I saying? I don't know my name. Oh, look, 59% of marriages will be successful, but the other 41% will be ending in divorce, according to these studies, right? My thing is, I can control me. Mm-hmm. I am the only person I am in control of.
True.
That woman could fall out of bed, hit her head, and her brain chemistry could be altered. Next thing you know, I'm not the person. She doesn't have the same value. Whatever it is, things could change. Yeah. And if I don't think I'm gonna get one simply because I think I'm gonna get with someone before I end up making all of the crazy money. Mm-hmm. But I think if you're in a situation like a Dak Prescott where you just signed a $240 million deal, he already has 2 children with the woman. The woman is going to be financially taken care of. If you're in his situation, if you're in a situation like Acho, I think you should do your due diligence to protect your assets moving forward, simply because people can change, and you already have a pre-established amount of wealth that you're walking into this relationship with.
Somebody call on me. Thank you. But what's your biggest asset? Your spouse. Your biggest asset is your spouse.
I hear
So
that.
if you want to talk about protecting your assets, not just protecting them physically, it's also protecting them emotionally and protecting the foundation of that relationship.
Okay.
So to me, a prenup is not necessarily protecting the emotional aspect of your spouse.
Yes,
now, if your spouse is chilling, your spouse comes from multi-millions too, and she's like, oh, prenup this, prenup that, bet y'all are on the same page. But to me, you said something fascinating. Trey, I'm going to steal it from you. First marriage ends in divorce 41% of the time. Second marriage ends in divorce 60+% of the time. That is because more than likely you have now already garnered in your mind that divorce is something that is okay. So that thus it increases.
Yep.
A prenup is also communicating divorce is something that is okay.
Yes.
So to me, it's just like you are already entering into a situation with an escape route.
Can I ask this question?
You can ask whatever you want to. Find your show.
If you before you were married and you accumulate all this money and fame and success, and then you meet somebody, you start loving her, and now we get married, do you think that's okay to get a prenup? The stuff that you got even before you even knew the lady?
That's where I'm at.
Oh shit, hold up. Excuse my language. So you that too? You married that matters to you too? Like before I even knew her, and I got all this money and all that. Oh, that's crazy.
So,
What part?
That's crazy, bro. I'm good.
look,
Good luck. And your wedding, your marriage. I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna be there for you.
You and Shady gonna be there?
That's crazy though. Cause come on, man.
look, man.
I do. Here's what I think. If you have money and you're on the side of no prenup, you just got to be hella diligent.
But the thing is this,
Yeah,
like
and
you
that's
gotta be hella diligent.
that's what marriage should be
But this
about
gotta be
anyway.
hella
You
diligent.
shouldn't be
You
rushing
shouldn't,
into a
but
marriage
this is
with
my-
anyone that you cannot
Think.
trust with your life. You would not lay down your life for, and
But
that
there's
you
some
don't
guys
that
do.
you
They're
aren't
probably
committed.
lover. But the problem is like y'all live in this white and black area. Y'all live in a real where people they love their husband, they love their wives, and they got friends, and something wrong happens in a relationship, and maybe the friends that are influencing them the wrong information. We all have friends where like, damn, they get bad stuff in your ear. Now you start believing the narrative. You start believing that. That happens in real life. Or anything can happen. That's what I'm saying. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
My problem is, y'all like that can't happen. Y'all act like it can't happen. Like people have real feelings and emotions.
It
and they get
definitely
mad. And yeah, like anything can happen. So
I definitely can't. I think
for you to
Acho-
get a prenup, there's nothing wrong with that. Because
Yeah.
it protects both of us.
I think where Acho's coming from though too
God,
is
it's tripping, yo.
I do realize that it's a possibility. I'm not blinded to the fact, but if that does become my reality, I'm more so grieving the relationship or
Then
the holy vow
that's what it is for me.
that I place forward.
That's what it is
more
for
than
me.
I am the
money.
assets, the money.
That's where I'm at.
And
too, Bob.
I hear that though.
If
I agree with
if
that.
I get married and get divorced, mind you, I don't. My parents been married maybe 44 years. Sisters married, other sisters married, brothers married. And so like I haven't seen divorce. That's not something that
That's
you know I
why
want.
me
So
either.
like if I
But can I say this real quick? Can I cut you off?
Yes, sir.
I know some Hall of Fame players that made a lot of money. They got divorced, and they made some bad decisions financially, right? And then they get divorced. They got no money left.
Yeah.
Think of how that sounds, though. I'm on the field, broken ribs, broken jaws, all type of stuff, bad back, bad knees, right? Not saying she had no parts of that because she didn't, but she was there with me. And now we have a divorce. And now half my assets is going to half.
Let me
Well,
ask
she
you
was
this.
there for the ups
Do
and
you
the
think
downs,
though?
though, too.
Do you think though 2-5 though
You guys the
because
same?
I don't know 2-5.
She was there for the
Do
whole
you
time.
think? Do you think it's because of either because my parents are married, but your parents are married, or do you think it's because I just don't think it's hard to make money?
I think two things. I think one, you never really had, in my opinion, you never had no real struggle financially and nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you went to all boys school that was like paid for, right?
Yeah.
Like that's
Private school, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to private school, but it was like recruitment type. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then like you know, your parents got good money. They got doctors and all that. Education's big. You know, your brother, your mom, and your sister. Like they got. So you haven't seen that part of like real the gray area where shit is tough, and we watching where we go and get.
So then, shouldn't I do my best to make sure I don't see that part? Then, like, if you advising me, you got
But
your
you-
psychology
but you're
degree,
kinda
shouldn't you be like, hey, keep doing what they was doing, Ach?
yeah, you blind to it though, and you in a different light. Like even your brother, he played ball, but y'all, I think y'all kind of different because, you know, you in a space of getting your opinions, and you go at the culture a little bit, right? Your thing is, if it's wrong to me, it's wrong to me. You ain't
Yeah,
trying to,
yeah.
which I like. You ain't trying to just fit in. So now it causes chaos. Man, Acho, he this, he that, he ain't with the blacks, or he ain't with, you know what I mean? Because you don't just go with what's cool. You know what I mean? Where your brother, not saying he do, but it's like he's more chill.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? I'm cool over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that's
but when we talk about this, like certain things having a real opinion, it's like you're not wrong because that's what you've seen. You know what I mean? I see my mom and dad, like they was great. You know, like my mom and dad was perfect. We one of the only families in the hood that had, you know, two parents together. You know what I mean? Even in school, it was like a thing where I had to fight a lot because they thought we was weak because of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is, you only seen one way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of your friends growing up, like they wasn't, none of them dudes like project or trying to steal your clothes. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's
so you don't know that part of like, yo,
'Cause-
this is all I got. If I had nothing and now I got something, it's like, yo, I gotta protect this because
Yeah, I hear him.
you get what I'm saying? They know the difference.
I want to point out the irony in that none of the four of us are fully qualified to talk on this. Like,
say that.
I'm
You
married.
somewhat.
I'm
married.
qualified.
I'm married.
but
I wasn't, and I'm not rich. I wasn't rich before the marriage, so I didn't have to think about a prenup. Y'all are all rich, including you, Care Bear, but you're not married.
Whoa.
So we all like just kind of partially there to speak on it, but none of us can really wholly speak on it. But our chat feels like they can.
No, the chat is going crazy. They was calling y'all suckers.
Well, I get that all the time.
That's
listen,
crazy. Hey, if loving your wife makes you a sucker is crazy. Yo. Like, y'all
call me a lollipop, a dum-dum, whatever you want to call. I'll be a sucker for my wife.
I ain't call you that.
Yeah, look,
that's crazy.
If you did, it was that. Huh?
A sucker?
Yeah, they called me a sucker. Said I was a simp.
Yeah.
That don't even resonate in my mind. How you could be a simp as a married man.
They called y'all simps?
It's called a simp.
I didn't say that. They called y'all suckers?
Suckers.
Yo, I
man.
didn't write that.
Dum-dums and lollipops, man.
What else they say?
He said
What'd he say?
he get too much enjoyment in this. Hey, what else they call y'all?
I didn't say
What else they say?
Oh my gosh,
that
they said I'm Simp King. They said,
They called you a simp?
Simp King.
Yo,
That's what they calling me, man.
I would never call
That's
you
what they
that.
call me, man. Hey, listen, man. Social Troy chimed in with a $10 super chat saying Acho is not a real Nigerian. You don't want no prenup, brother. You ain't trying to protect their monetary
You know what's
assets.
crazy? Prenup it's more of a Western thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nigerian marriage is like marriage.
Yeah, you do that.
You will die in this marriage. I tell you.
you do it once and that's it.
Yo, I was on my plane the other day.
terrifying.
Yo,
Imagine my husband screaming at his wife, "You want to die in this match!" Like,
it was this big Nigerian dude.
Crazy.
He like stopped. Hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, man. I'm like, what you want? Cause you kind of big.
You
know what
approaching
I mean?
me.
He said, no. I love the show. I said, oh, okay. He said, but Acho, I'm Nigerian. He's not from Nigerian. He started going. I'm like, look, man, that's Nigerian beef.
That's something between y'all,
Y'all
bro.
too,
I don't know the Nigerian rules.
Listen, Afro Thunder sent a $20 super chat and said, if you helped me build it and you was with me shooting in the gym, no prenup.
Yeah.
If I was a made man before you met me, absolutely a prenup.
That's fair.
I'm on that. I'm not gonna
How
lie.
you on this topic though?
Afro Thunder, the whole Dak thing. Afro Thunder sent another $20 super chat said, so Acho, you get married, your wife cheats, and wants a divorce. You think she should get half of the Speakeasy?
I don't lie. She saw my
That's
check.
what I'm saying. If she the one breaking a holy vow, that can happen.
I've
Like,
already spoken for her, so she can't get this half. She might get y'all two over there. You and one of the.
That's
you
tough.
think?
I mean, here what I'm saying is I'm more focused on the cheating than I am the money. Like people would always be like, "Hey man, I've seen these other people repeating uncomfortable conversations." I said, "You gotta understand. If I can do it once, I can do it again. I can build Speakeasy again. You feel me? So I just don't care about the money.
Yeah.
I did uncomfortable conversation with a black man. Great. Then I can conversation with somebody else. Bestseller. I can do it again. The wife, I don't know if I can get again. I can make money, but to Shady's point, so I listen to my dog. I have a unique experience.
yeah, you could definitely find another woman to cheat on you, though. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of those out there. Yeah,
True.
I'm just saying. Hey, you can
Have
definitely
you
do
ever
that.
cheated on before?
Of course.
What? Knowingly. I mean, I know. I'm saying this. No, like you know, she cheated on you.
What's unknowingly?
Like something like
Like you find out later down the line.
Like you found out later on.
Like maybe you didn't know.
No, you were in it.
Not
like
in real
we can't
time.
we can't all say we've never been cheated on. We maybe just didn't ever find out.
I
That's
thought
what
it
Shady
might have
said.
happened. And I
I've never
it
found
did
out that I was
afterwards,
cheated
but
on.
That's what I'm
horrible,
saying. So
yeah.
like actually like damn, like I know she cheated on me.
Oh no.
Okay. Have you?
No. Not that I know of. You. What about you, Shady?
I'm a real true player. I ain't never been cheated on.
That you know of.
That you know of.
Yeah, that I know of.
That you know of.
Yeah, that me and God knows about.
Last one I got is dogs barking. Brother said not getting a prenup is like having a no sweat bet and option not to use it. You gonna look like a fool if you lose all your money when you could have protected yourself.